We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
From the 37. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Levis from the shotgun. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run it with Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Man in motion, out of the slot.
Hey, 50.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Hurry. Moving hot.
A give left side to Taylor. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
We go set. Tonight.
Stafford from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So that's going to make the field goal try a bit easier for them as the penalty gives him a free 5 yards. Carney's kick is good. And that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Levis. Escapes the pocket. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. Still finding room past the 45. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset. Probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Dumps it off to his running back. Rolling into enemy territory. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 4. He's got Smith. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Levis. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pull ahead 6-3 in the first. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints take a 4-point lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They bring their tight end left. On first down, here's Stafford. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Return starts from the 16. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Levis setting to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Stafford now on 1st down. He's on the move, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee, with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
Alert! 32!
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Middle!
3rd and long now for Stafford. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Carney's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He fields it from the 8. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
49.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Levis. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Diamond.
Levis. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go.
Levis throwing again. That's to his back. Here's Rashad White. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hand up. Right zero.
Levis now on first down. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Right 24.
From the gun, a run for White. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Right 54. Right 24. Right 24, line up. Back to the green.
Levis to the air now. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Throwing from the pistol, Stafford. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one.
50.
And it'll be first down, Dallas. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Throw on 3rd down. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Levis here on first down. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's out of bounds past midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, But sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Levis from the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Back to throw it. Lobbing this into the end zone. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Okonkwo brings it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Ready.
They put Shark in motion left. Stafford from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I try to remind you time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and they'll snap second and goal from the 3. Throwing from the gun here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws. Going to be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Levis out of the pistol. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Down the sideline, inside the 30. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
From the red zone now. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Running back sent in motion left. To throw again on 2nd down, Levis. Caught near the goal line. It's a New Orleans touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They fake the handoff, now Stafford. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Stafford back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. They just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter.
What do y'all do?
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Taylor trying the left side. Escapes it. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Cowboys push the lead up to 12. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the gun, Levis. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Levis throwing again on second down. Buys time, rolling right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Shotgun now for Levis. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Cowboys get it back after making their third first-half interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles.
And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys go up by 19. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Working quickly here. Throwing now on first down. Levis. He's going deep. He's got it at the 30. Offense in the hurry up here. Levis here on first down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Terry on Arnold has it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he makes the Heffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. After that pick, here's Levis. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one.
And they pick him off again. Terry on Arnold has it. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This finds Smith. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Saints trying to do some window dressing. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Levis from the shotgun. And they pick him off again. And the Cowboys capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Ridiculous.
they're going to pass it here. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Levis now on first down. That's caught at the 4. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Robinson can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.